Hi, I'm Big Lake. Welcome to the Big Lake channel, Sports Consortium. And today I'm going to talk about the Super Bowl. Let's observe. This Super Bowl is going to be between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams. Ironically, at Inglewood, the home of the Rams. But first, I'm going to start with the road team. The Bengals have Joe Burrow at quarterback, the former Heisman Trophy winner and arguably the best college football quarterback of all time that led his LSU Tigers to the national championship and took the Sugar Bowl from Clemson by storm. And he's going to be joined by his wide receiver, who also played at LSU, Jamar Chase, number 1. I'm very interested to see the matchup between Jamar Chase and Jalen Ramsey. Will Jalen Ramsey be able to stay in front of Jamar Chase? No, he will not. Jamar Chase is too fast. The question is damage control. How much damage can Jalen Ramsey prevent Jamar Chase from doing in the Super Bowl to the Rams? I believe he is very excited to go against Jamar Chase. I don't see it going well for him, but I'll be very, very interested to see what they're able to do against Jamar Chase. I expect some double teams on the outside. Although the Bengals do have a very good number 2 wide receiver, Rashad Higgins. He's a reliable player. He's played for the Bengals for several years. I've always liked him. Number 85. And also joining Joe Burrow in that backfield is Joe Mixon from Oklahoma. And for sake of confusion, I'm going to refer to them by their last names. Mr. Burrow and Mr. Mixon. And Mr. Mixon, now, I would be surprised if he rushed for over 100 yards against the Rams. They have a very good run defense. And, of course, an elite defensive line. But if anybody can do it, it might be Mr. Mixon. He's very good. I watched him in Oklahoma, and he's developed into a really good NFL player. And I must talk about the Rams' defense. Now, that defensive line has arguably the best defensive player in the NFL, Aaron Donald. He's definitely going to make some noise tomorrow. And that defensive line also has the former Super Bowl champion, Von Miller, who won Super Bowl MVP in 2015 against the Carolina Panthers. So, I can definitely say the lights will not be too bright for those two guys. They are definitely going to terrorize that defense. That fella from DeSoto, Texas, number 40, Von Miller, he will not have a quiet Super Bowl. I guarantee it. The question is, can the Bengals find a way to give Joe Burrow enough time to get the ball downfield? Because I believe the offensive line is the key to the game. I believe whichever offensive line plays better will be holding the Lombardi Trophy. Now, if the Bengals play anything like they did on that offensive line against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, they're definitely going to lose. Now, I believe that the Chiefs gave away the AFC Championship. No disrespect to the Bengals. They deserve to be there. But I believe the Chiefs got in their own way with bad decision making and poor play calling, starting at the last play of the first half. But that's a story for another time. But the Bengals won it fair and square. And their kicker is very good, Mr. Evan McPherson. But on the defense, now, they have a guy, number 91, by the name of Trey Hendrickson. Every time I watch the Bengals play, he's always doing something that impresses me. That guy's a beast. I'm not sure if anybody can block him. I think the Rams might have to send some double teams. I don't think a chip block's good enough. They're definitely going to have to double team number 91, Trey Hendrickson. He's very good. And you'll know what I'm talking about tomorrow if you don't already know. And now I have to talk about the wide receivers of the Rams. Now, of course, the best wide receiver on the Rams is Cooper Kupp. He's been very good for several years for them. And, of course, he is just now hitting his potential. He is clearly the best wide receiver in the NFL. I suppose you could throw Devontae Adams in there, but I would say Devontae Adams might be second behind him. Now, I was very confused because when I bought Madden 22 and brought it home to my Xbox, I noticed something the first time I played as the Rams. Cooper Kupp is rated in 84 on Madden 22. And Amari Cooper is rated a 92. Now, I know if Amari Cooper's rated a 92, Cooper Kupp ought to be at least a 93, 94. That's very disrespectful in my opinion. But, you know, Madden doesn't always get it right. They still have a few issues with their star players disappearing, starters disappearing. What can I say? Not being on the injury report, but just disappearing from the game. But rest in peace to John Madden. I'll always be playing Madden for the rest of my life. Guarantee it. Love Madden. And he's definitely going to go up to a 99 by the time Madden 23 comes around. Cooper Kupp is amazing. I doubt the Bengals will be brave enough to send double coverage against him, considering Odell Beckham is on the other side. That sword is going to cut both ways if they try to do that. But they have to figure out something, because they have two explosive receivers out there. Now, will this game come down to a Matt Gay or Evan McPherson field goal? I hope not. But I believe the key to the game is going to be the play of the offensive line. Whichever offensive line dominates the game or plays a little bit better than the other will be holding the trophy at the end of the night. Because if your quarterback doesn't have time to throw, your quarterback has no chance to win the game. So, in the next video, I'm going to be breaking down the Super Bowl halftime show. Thank you for watching the Big Lake Channel Sports Consortium. Have a fantastic day, and stay tuned for my next video. I will be back very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.